So for example, right, the place I feel we need to start talking more about is how do we connect that individual's journey to wherever they're trying to go. So for example, in my mind, your journey starts from your home, wherever you live. You have to get out of that house to get somewhere. Inside that home could be a lot of barriers for somebody to get out the front door, and they need to use, a wheelchair or a walker. Then if they don't have the right entry ramp out of their home, they're never getting to whatever service is picking them up.
And I think it brings me back to, there was a gentleman who was a veteran we were serving in the Coastal Bend area, and the public transit couldn't go up his driveway because it wasn't paved. It wasn't even very well rocked. It was mud, basically, or dirt. And when it rained, he could not get a ride because his wheelchair would get stuck in the mud trying to get down the driveway, and the bus couldn't get up the driveway. And I feel like that is such a contextual thing that it really comes down to these very nuanced details when it comes to what is that customer experience. And so often in transportation, it's like, well, we're providing adequate service, but we don't talk about customer service. And what is that customer journey?
An example that's coming into my head, at least locally here in Texas, is what's known as the Texas Ramp Project. So volunteers that go around and make sure people have ramps so they can overcome that barrier that I mentioned. You lost your ability to maneuver steps. You need a ramp. They go around, they volunteer. That couples nicely then with whoever can provide the service, right, for that individual. We have to get creative in these local contexts and then figure out how do we best use our larger policies and programs to support that flexibility, to support that innovation, so we actually get solutions that match the needs of the journeys that individuals need.